Alrighty guys, this is Chrissy. Welcome to part 29 of my Pokemon Black playthrough. In the last part I checked out Opelucid City, and we're now making our way through the Opelucid Gym. I suppose I ought to explain how this gym works. In this gym there are a bunch of like dragons with like two switches. Each have two switches on their arms. Now these switches you need to have jumped from a reasonable height in order to activate them. What these switches do is they cause the paws of the dragon to go up or down, and that if both paws are like facing upwards, then the head of the dragon will face upwards as well. And that's what you want to do. You want to get it to face upwards so that you can proceed upwards and thus reach the gym leader, who is practically near the top of the gym. It's different, I suppose. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to explain. I think that's the best I can do, job-wise, of trying to explain how you actually proceed through this gym. But yeah, it requires a fair bit of thought, but it's not hard. See, look, the paw's now raising. Each paw changes the direction the dragon's head is going to be facing in, so you need to work on trying to get to each paw and get both paws facing upwards. It's not hard. It can take a bit of figuring out, but in all honesty, it's not that hard. In all honesty, I mean, I was able to get through this pretty darn quickly. It looks more complicated than what it actually is. Gale's definitely one of my best bets in this gym because he has Dragon Breath on his side. And Dragon Breath's pretty powerful. If Gale doesn't succeed, I have Direwolf, who has Ice Fang. But they're really the only two with super effective moves against dragon types. So I'm just going to have to try and keep these two alive. I think Gale will eventually learn Dragon Claw, but I don't think that's for a while yet. I'm not sure. But yeah. Yeah. Basically, if both arms are down, the dragon's head will sink down. If both arms are up, the dragon's head will rise up. And if anyone thought of that in a dirty manner, then get your heads out of the gutters. I meant their actual proper heads. I don't know, I've just got a funny feeling there are some people watching this with a dirty mind and just going, oh, head, eh? I don't know. I've got certain people in mind. Okay, fracture. Fractures are not uncommon in this gym, they really aren't. I'm just gonna, like I say, just blast through these guys with Gale, and maybe if it comes to it, Direwolf. I think Gale's probably gonna be my best bet here, provided that he doesn't get under 50% health. Otherwise the defeatist ability kicks in and then it's kind of irritating. See here, sometimes the arms are already facing upwards, so you end up causing the arm to lower even though you didn't want that to happen. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, really. See, the head's kind of going nowhere at the minute, so we're having to go south in order to get the other arm to raise up so that we can go down those stairs and go all the way back round to get that arm back up again. This gym just sounds more complicated than what it actually is. Drayden. I don't like Drayden. Draygons tend to have the rough skin ability, so if you attack them with a physical attack, they're not going to go down. Well, they are. That came out completely wrong. If you attack them with a physical attack, you will also get dealt some damage. That's better. That's just the rough skin ability. It's very irritating. Unfortunately, Fly's going to do barely anything because Gale's under 50% health and is just about to get knocked out. Now you see why I do not like Drayden. I believe you can catch a Drayden in, where is it? Dragon Spiral Tower, I think, is where you can catch one of these. I don't know if they're worthwhile or not, in all honesty. You know, each to their own and all that. But, you know, that's where you can catch one if anyone's interested. You can catch Axew, which is the smallest, which is the pre-evolved form of Fracture in the Mistralton Cave, which I'll be exploring in the next part because I wanted to save going after the legendary Pokemons for after I beat all the gyms. I'm just funny like that. Let's see. Yeah. I'm trying to get Gale all healed up because I don't really want to go into this thing without, you know, without him on my side. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Let's get this arm raised up. And I've got to be careful now not to go back down again, because otherwise I'm just going to kind of screw myself in the foot. I need to go all the way back round. But obviously first I have to go down here and battle this guy. Okay. Do forgive me if it sounds like I'm chewing. I love Jaffa cakes. So I healed up Gale. He's all ready to go again. This is why I stock up so much on items. I don't intend to like item spam or anything, it's just that it's always handy to have the option there if need be. I mean, I'm not the greatest Pokemon player in the world. Drayden again? Oh, great, I don't like Drayden. They can go fuck themselves. Going in with Direwolf this time. I mean, I know there's the rough skin that's going to hit every single time because Ice Fang is a physical attack, but I don't know. I just don't want Gale being knocked out again. I really do not like Dragon Claw. It's a shite move. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Direwolf's the man. Okay, moving on now. Let's heal Direwolf up quickly. Don't really want to leave him in that position. Use up that lemonade I found on Route 9. And now I've got to get that other paw up. But of course I've got to sort this dragon out first. Ugh, now I've got to work my way around again with that one as well. Bullshit! Does the head lead anywhere? No, I didn't think so. So I've got to go back up this way. Oh, all the way back round. And all the way round again to get that arm back up. What was the point? They could have just had the arm down. And, what was the point? There was absolutely no point in that. Really, there wasn't. Okay, so another trainer. They're all ace trainers in this gym. That's kind of, they're all either ace trainers or veterans. It's kind of like saying, oh, you have to be really, really good to tame a dragon. Right. Yeah. These, is it dinos or dinos? It looks like dino to me. They eventually evolve into, is it Swadius or something like that? But eventually it will evolve into a Hydreigon. And Hydreigons are really cool, I think. Awesome designs. Dark dragon types. Just amazing. We'll be seeing one of them in the last part, I think. I like Hydreigons. They just have such a cool design. Can't fault their design at all. It's one of the few 5th gen Pokemon whose designs I really truly love. I mean, I liked the design for Lillipup as well. Ah, fuck, I completely forgot about Defeatist again. It always happens. But yeah, there are a few Pokemon whose designs I like in 5th gen. Hydreigon's one of them. I think it's got a fantastic, creepy design. Absolutely love it. You know, there are a few designs that's grown on me as well. That's the main one. That's the main one that off the top of my head that the first time I saw the design I instantly liked it. Lillipup as well, though not so much its evolutions. Maybe I'm just picky, but you know what? I don't let the designs of the Pokemon prevent me from just enjoying the games. I'm not like one of those that would just say, well, I'm not playing it because I think there should only be so many Pokemon. You know what? I still enjoy these RPGs. Okay, so now we are going up again so that we can go back round and get that second dragon's head to raise upwards so that we can reach the gym leader. Finally. And once again I must apologise beforehand for any lag that may be occurring. Final gym trainer that we have to face in this gym, and it's another veteran, of course. You have to be really good to tame a dragon. You have to either be completely and utterly ace, or you have to be a veteran. Anything else, no dragons for you. Dragon Dance can be really irritating because it boosts their attack and speed. Oh, Taunt. Oh dear, I'm so upset. I won't be able to use any non-attacking moves. Oh dear. Another Fracture. Jesus Christ, woman. There are other dragon types, you know. You're not a very good dragon tamer, are you? Oh god, the video is actually starting to lag from a recording perspective, or at least from my perspective it is. I really hope it isn't. I don't want it to lag. I've got to finish this part! Level 43. Okay, that's another veteran down, and let's continue on to face the gym leader. Let's get this paw back up. At least that paw had a reason to be down, to make it go over to the third dragon. To draw out the gym a little bit more. But anyway, now we're going to take on Drayden, the gym leader of Lucid City. If you're playing Pokemon White, you'll be going up against Iris. No real difference, just the gender of their Pokemon. Drayden uses males and Iris uses females, and I think that's the only difference between them. So I'm just going to make sure I'm all healed up, both PP wise and HP wise, before I go into this. Let's do this. He's also the mayor. Ooh. Let's do this! Drayden! Oh, this video is definitely lagging. I don't know what the matter is. Hopefully the lag won't show through on the finished recording, but I don't like the chances. Okay, so he's got a Fracture himself, level 41. I've fought a ton of these, so I'm not even concerned anymore. This thing should easily go down pretty darn quickly. He's gonna heal, I know it, but I'm trying to look at it from this perspective. If he wastes all his Hyper Potions on Fracture, he's not wasting on his stronger Pokemon, which we will be fighting against in a minute. So I'm I'm trying to look at it from that perspective instead, because otherwise I'm just going to be driving myself batshit. Oh my god, he's healing! Oh no! At least he's not healing his stronger Pokemon. That's the perspective to look at it. Always look on the bright side of life, eh? Alright, that takes care of Fracture. Okay, so what's he got next? Drayden. Okay. I might switch now. I'm gonna keep Gale in there. Gale should be okay, because Dragon Breath's not a physical attack, so it's not gonna... Rough Skin isn't gonna kick in. Ah, sugar. Crud. I didn't actually expect that to happen. Dragon Tail ultimately forces a switch, as well as dishes out damage to your Pokemon. But I'm kind of glad that Tyrion was the one that got dragged out and not one of the others, so I can just use Belly Drum to max out my attack and go that way. Hope the Revenge don't knock me out. Which it doesn't, so I'm just going to go in with my headbutt. That should be fine. I mean, yeah, it dished out, you know, Rough Skin kicked in, but that should be fine. I don't really need Tyrion in this gym anyway. It was just, well, I'm not going to force a switch again, because that would be kind of troublesome. Well, Direwolf's got to have some action in this gym, so I'm going to send him out against Haxorus, which is the evolved form of Fracture. It looks almost like a praying mantis crossed with a dragon. Is that just me? That's what I thought the first time I saw this thing. I thought it doesn't really look like a dragon. Not really. Maybe that's just me. So, but Haxorus is his strongest Pokemon, but again, with Ice-type moves, and, you know, Dragon-type moves as well, if you haven't got Ice-type, this thing goes down pretty easily. So that's Drayden. I now have all 8 gym badges. I'm awesome. Oh, this lag is driving me mad. Okay, so that's the final gym badge, the Legend badge. Awesome. So now I've got all the gym badges. All of the Pokemon will obey me. You know, no matter if I got them for a trade or whatever, every Pokemon will obey me now, because I have all 8 gym badges. I am awesome. So now the next thing to do, chronologically in regards to story, would be to go to the Pokémon League. But I'm not going to do that! Oh, you cheeky bugger, fuck off. I didn't make you give me those fresh waters. Anyway, as soon as you've beaten the Opelucid Gym, Professor Juniper will meet up with you here. I swear she must have a Pokemon that knows Fly, because she seems to travel all over Unova without much effort, really. So she's talking about how much I've changed and and she's going to point us in the direction of where we should be going next, but where I won't be going next. Up here leads us to Route 10, which leads to Victory Road, which leads to the Pokémon League. And she's just going to talk about asking if you regret your Pokemon journey, which I don't. I mean, come on, this has been a fantastic journey in spite of stalkers and stuff. She will give you the Master Ball. This is the best Pokeball in the game. It will catch a Pokemon without fail. Whereas with every other Pokeball, there's always a chance of failure. That one, Master Ball has no chance of failure. It will always catch the first time. Ah, fuck. Lag! Ah, fucking lag. Fucking lag. I'm gonna heal up. And then we're going to head back to, I think it's Driftvale City, because I'm going legendary hunting, peoples. Well, I can't ignore the fact that there are legendary Pokemon in this game, can I? I have to go and battle some legendaries. So I'm going to go all the way back. Did I go to the right one? Yeah, I went to the right place. Driftvale City. There was probably talk, I don't know if anybody noticed people mentioning to me about a cave on this route. Well, there is a hidden cave on this route which you cannot access until you have Surf. So you can actually go after these legendary Pokemon as early as, you know, before taking on Twist Mountain. So as early as collecting your 6th gym badge. Really. Once you have Surf, you can come here and catch yourself a legendary Pokemon. And this lag is fucking driving me insane. It should not be lagging this badly. I do apologise. It never, ever has lagged this badly before. But there are other areas you can access on this route as well, which enable you to get some items and stuff. I will collect them as well, because I mean, I may as well. I'm not actually going to catch any legendary Pokemon until the next part. But I am going to show off where Mistralton Cave is, which is where you can catch the legendary Pokemon Cobalion. Oh god, this lag is so driving me mad! I do apologise, people. This is a first for me. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to head along here past the rocks that are going to block your way otherwise. Surf. And there's a couple of hidden items around here. A big mushroom. And I believe there's a tiny mushroom as well. But of course. So, a big mushroom and a tiny mushroom. So I'm going to surf again. And head over here and you can access the Mistralton Cave, where you can catch Cobalion, the legendary Pokemon. But upon entering, you notice that it is pitch black. But remember back in Castelia City, I picked up a TM 70, I believe, Flash. That's a move that can light up caves, so I'm going to stick that on one of my Pokemon. Only temporarily. It's not going to stay on forever because it's just not a move that I ever intend to use in battle. It cuts the target's accuracy in battle, but really I don't care too much about that, so I'm just gonna I think I slapped it on Mushana on Pinto and just replaced it with, you know, replaced Thunderwave. I can always reteach Thunderwave. It's not an issue. Thunderwave is a TM as well, so I can just replace it anytime I want. So here there are a ton of boulders to push around. As I may have mentioned earlier, you can catch Axew in this cave, which evolves into Fraxure and then later on Haxorus. So if you're interested, this is the place you can catch him. Personally, I'm not too bothered, otherwise I would have come here a lot earlier. But like I say, I wanted to save going after the legendaries. For after getting all the gym badges, really. So, there are a couple of trainers in here. There's not a huge amount of trainers, but, you know, there are a few you can battle. Mostly hikers. Probably trying to find the legendary Pokemon for themselves, perhaps? Ah, fuck it. I'm going over to Gerda. Pinto, actually, sorry. Gerda's the one I'm battling. Go over to Pinto for this, because I'm going to want Pinto for battling these legendaries. I did say I was putting Thunderwave back on Pinto. So, I'm going to want Pinto to be a little bit stronger. I mean, it's not necessary, but as long as I can get a Thunderwave off on him, that should be okay. Ah. Fucking repels. Slap another one on. Okay. This isn't a big cave. I mean, it's pretty easy to get through. Hopefully YouTube won't decide to randomly put the video back at the beginning like it did a minute ago. I'm editing around it. You won't know that it's happened. There's the disadvantage to recording shit off of you, shit you've already done off of YouTube. The alternative was to keep the videos, use up my memory, and let's face it, I was having troubles with Camtasia anyway with regards to recording commentary onto it. So, I mean, I could have recorded it directly as I was playing the game, but I only had one USB port on this laptop. I have two on my new one, but I can't be asked to set Camtasia up on that one. I'm lazy. So, that's another trainer down. Okay, let's move on. Push this out of the way. There's an item over here. That is a hyper potion. Okay. In this cave, I think you'll find a bunch of hyper potions, revives, ultra balls, stuff like that. It's like, you know, the game knows you're going after a legendary Pokemon. There's not a hidden item. Ooh. Where is it? Where are you? There you are. Another hyper potion. See, this game knows you're going after a legendary Pokemon. There's another hidden item. An elixir. Yeah. Goody. Healing items. I like that. So anyway, head up these steps and another section of cave. Nothing too difficult to work your way around. Just gotta push these boulders around again. Another hidden item, an ultra ball. That'll come in handy. Another one over here is a hyper potion. There's a ton of hidden items in this cave. Blimey. The game really didn't want you to fail at catching Cobalion. My word. Okay, carrying on. Gonna push this out the way. That one out of the way. I don't actually need to push that one out of the way because the stairs to the next floor is just right there, but I want to make sure I get all the items. TM80 Rock Slide. Okay, I will definitely be getting rid of Ancient Power on Gale. Because Ancient Power is kind of shitty in comparison. I mean, I know there's a 10% chance of stat boosts, but nah, fuck it. Rock Slide. Rock Slide's the way to go. Hidden PP up over here. I'll definitely take that. Okay, so now I'm ready to go and find Cobalion, which is in this cave, this chamber, the guidance chamber. I'll see you guys in the next part. I'll go and catch it.